Patrick found a website where they have a bunch of quizzes on different fandoms. So they have comics, K-pop, music, Marvel, DC, movies in general, TV shows in general. So it has a lot of different stuff to it. So we're going back to that for this discussion. And we're doing who is the best Resident Evil character. Also, fair warning, if we say a name and you don't know who it is, that's fair.
Because we don't know some of them too.
Yes, because this list has like 200 plus characters from the games. But starting with round one, we have Doug versus Jessica.
Sure or what?
Jessica, because I know Jessica. She's from Resident Evil Revelations 1.
Yep, that's fair. Then we have Alfred Ashford and Salvatore Moreau.
Yep, Salvatore.
Yeah.
Because I don't know who Alfred is, but Salvatore is from Resi 8.
Yep. Next we have Mike, and we have Albert Wesker.
Albert Wesker.
Absolutely.
The Kane of Resi 5.
And that's Albert Wesker from...
Resi 5.
Yep. Next we have Fong Ling and Ingrid Hunningen.
Ingrid. I don't know who Fong is, but I know Ingrid is the...
Resi 4?
Yeah, she's the one on the recording who talks to Leon throughout the game.
Yeah, she's like the eyes and ears.
Yeah.
Or like she's the info person, the person who's dispatching him to find Ashley.
Yep.
Next we have
Sadler versus...
Osmond Sadler.
Osmond Sadler versus Evgeny Vivek.
Rebek. Evgeny Rebek.
You say them. You know
Osmond
what?
Sadler versus Evgeny Rebek.
Sadler.
Okay. Sadler's from
Resi 4.
Yeah.
He was one of the main threats.
Mm-hmm.
He is the main threat.
Then we have Party Girl and Kenneth J. Sullivan.
Don't know either of them.
Kenneth J. Sullivan. Because Kenneth J. Sullivan looks like he has an actual name. Oh.
Mia.
Then we have Mia Winters and then Manuela Hidalgo.
Mia. She's from Resi 8.
That's fair.
She's so good.
And then we have Carlos Oliveira, and then we have Vector.
Carlos.
I have no idea who Vector is. I know who Carlos is.
But Carlos is from Resi 3.
Then Ben Ber. Oh wow, there's so many like Spanish, Italian sounding names. Ben Bertolucci. Oh my gosh, Ben Bertolucci. I'm disappointing my Italian teachers. And then we have Jim Chapman.
Don't know either of them.
Let's
go
give
with
it.
Benny.
Okay, because Italian.
Sure.
Ooh, then we have Jack Baker versus Renard Fisher.
Jack Baker. Jackie Boy, the Kane.
Yep.
My first experience with Resident Evil.
Ooh, the best character, the Merchant.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Plus Annette Birkin.
Merchant. Merchant's just a Chad.
Yeah.
He's just such a good guy and always there for you.
Then we have Joseph Frost versus Rosemary Winters.
Rose.
Yeah.
She's from Resi 8.
Yep.
I don't know who the other one is.
Then Yoko Suzuki and Donna Beneviento.
Donna. She's also from Resi 8.
Yep.
And she was one of the best segments of that game.
Then we have Angela Miller and Leon S. Kennedy.
Leon.
Sorry.
The Kane. Leon S. Kennedy.
Leon. Then we have Marguerite
Yeah,
Baker. Marguerite Baker and Richard Eichen.
Marguerite.
Yeah, that's fair.
She's from Resi 8 and she was a terrifying boss fight. God.
You mean Resi 7?
Yeah, sorry, Resi 7.
Yep. Then we have Lucas Baker and Jill Valentine.
Jill
Jill.
all the way.
Yep. And then we have Cindy Lennox and Jack Krauser.
Jack, because I know who Jack is. He's from Resi 4.
That's fair. Then we have Chris Redfield and Brad Vickers.
Chris.
You have to pick
the
Chris.
Kane.
The man who punched.
The muscle, the Chad.
Yep. Then Keith Lumley and Tyrell Patrick.
Up to you.
Tyrell.
Okay.
Tyrell's from...
Resi 3.
Yeah, I
And
recognize
Keith
him.
is from Revelations 1.
Yeah, Tyrell's pretty cool. And next we have Mark Wilkins and Evelyn.
Evelyn, the main villain of Resi 7.
Yep, that's fair.
Such a good child.
Carl Heisenberg and Derek C. Simmons. I don't know who Derek is.
Me neither. But I know Carl from Resi 8.
Yep, he's really cool. Nemesis versus Sherry Birkin.
Sherry. I honestly don't care about Nemesis.
Why is that?
He's not scary.
He's just a
with
muscle
threat.
head?
He's just there.
That's kind of fair.
Like,
I feel like they did him pretty decent
and I like
well
Sherry.
in the remake.
And yeah, no.
No?
That's because that's the only Resi 3 version I played. And I'm like, he's not really scary or a threat. He's annoying, is what he is.
Fair. Next we have Bruce McGivern and Ramon Salazar, which is from Resi 4.
Yep, Salazar.
Yep, Salazar. And then we have Rebecca Chambers versus Lot Klein
Rebecca, because I know her.
from.
Resident Evil 0 is what she's from.
Next we have Luis Serra and we have Ricardo Irving.
Give it to Louis.
Yeah,
Louis is amazing.
he is cool. Oh, sorry, this is already a done deal. Next we have Willow and Ada Wong.
Don't know who Willow is, so Ada.
Willow all the way. No, not Willow. Ada Wong all the way.
I swear, if you make another mistake.
Next we have George Hamilton and Claire Redfield.
Claire, easy. Don't know
easy.
who George is.
Then we have Alex Wesker and Alexander Kozachenko.
Alex Wesker for giving us the best story in any Resident Evil game ever.
What was that?
She's from Revelations 2, and it's a big story of her putting her brain into a little kid, but then it's a big, complicated story, but it's so cool because it's not just zombies; it's actual like psychological horror of her trying to put her brain inside of this kid.
Okay.
And meanwhile, she's just this disfigured, like morphed person who is scared of this kid because she's like, oh, I see myself in the kid, and it's just so cool and so different than just zombies, and I love it.
Interesting.
But yeah,
Okie dokie. Next we have Maura Burton and Robert Kendo.
Moira.
Why is
She's
that?
from Revelations 2.
That's fair. And then we have Natalia Corda and we have Shiva Alamar.
Natalia is the kid from that cool campaign and that cool story.
Oh.
So give it to Natalia.
But what about Shiva?
Shiva's doesn't.
Shiva's cool.
Yeah, but her story isn't cool. Natalia's story is so cool. She's a kid and a billionaire wants
I
to put
guess
her
that's
brain
fair.
inside of her. But Natalia's like, no, I don't want your brain inside of me.
Sorry, Shiva.
It's so cool.
Oh, next we have Ethan Winters versus Joe Baker.
Joe.
Joe over Ethan?
Yeah.
Really? Why?
Because Joe, he had one expansion for Resi 7. And then in that expansion, you know how you fought the monsters with him? You punched them with your fists.
Oh, wow.
You didn't have a gun. You just straight up punched them and boxed them to death.
So after everything Ethan
So-
went through,
Yeah,
main
I honestly
character-
don't care about Ethan.
wow.
You asked me who's the best main character of a Resi game, and I'm like Jill, Claire, Chris, Leon. Ethan isn't even in the top 5.
Oof. Next we have Ashley Graham versus Bitores Mendez.
Mendez.
Mendez, why?
Because he had a cool boss fight and he
Okay,
had a
that's
cool
true.
design.
Next we have Albert. No, I have to say his last name.
You have to for Elboy.
It's
He's
Wes-
the king.
Next we have Wesker. And
There you go.
Then we have Joe.
Wesker. The
Wesker.
king.
Jack
Jackie.
versus... Oh, okay, versus Shen Mei.
Jackie.
Yeah, Jack's
I
kinda
love
good.
Jackie.
Then it's Jake versus Shona.
You pick. I don't care for either. So
I don't know really who these are. I just picked because it's cool.
we'll do that again.
Fine, we'll have to do Jake.
Why?
Because we know who Jake
Yeah,
is.
but I don't care for Jake.
Then you should have said something. Jack versus Carlos.
Jackie.
Yeah.
Easy.
Sorry, Carlos, but you made it this far.
Yeah.
Then it's Mia versus Jake.
Mia.
Mia. Easy pick.
Yep.
Rosemary versus Jill.
Jill.
That's an easy pick for you?
Easy. Yeah. I spend more time with Jill.
I would have put Rosemary higher
And
if she was
honestly, I don't really
facing
care
other
about
people.
Rose.
That's wow.
I played her expansion, and I'm like, I don't care.
Ingrid versus Wesker.
Wesker, easy.
Yeah. I mean, I want to put some of these characters higher, but they're facing off against other people.
Yeah, that's the problem.
And then the Duke versus Donna.
Donna.
That's fair. Moira versus Alex.
Alex.
Yeah, sorry. Alex, you get...
Like, she's not a great character, but the story they made for her is so good.
Yep. This is a hard pick for me, but it's also not.
Claire versus Ada. Claire.
Ada. What are you talking about?
I've spent more time with Claire.
Ada's cooler.
Claire's cooler.
Ada's so much cooler.
What has Ada done?
Ada Wong is literally the James Bond of Resident Evil.
Yeah.
She comes in when you need it most and changes the game.
Yeah, and Claire is a reporter who survived an island filled with killers, survived a zombie outbreak, survived a second zombie outbreak, had her own animated show. Well, not her own, but she was in it with Leon. Mm-hmm. So that's four right there. What has Ada done?
Ada's been in so many of those games.
She's been in 2 games.
No, she's basically survived all of those games.
So has Claire.
Ada's been a precedent since before Claire existed.
No, she hasn't.
Yes, she has.
No,
'Cause
Claire came first. Actually, okay, they came at the same time because they both appeared at the same game.
Okay, fine.
So, yeah.
Well,
But Claire's been in
2
more
things.
games.
Ada Wong has been in live action.
So has Claire.
Claire's been in live action.
Yeah.
Ada Wong appeared before Claire, because Ada was in the first Resident Evil movies.
Okay. But again, Claire's also appeared in live action.
Ada Wong is more attractive.
Claire's more attractive.
No.
Kidding me?
Claire's
hotter.
Ada Wong superior. Sorry.
No.
No.
Claire's superior.
Plus, Ada's returning.
Like, I love Ada, but I love Claire more.
Listen, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. It's Ada.
I say Claire.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Let's flip a coin. Do you have a coin?
No.
Okay, fine. Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Out of 3.
Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors. Okay.
Wait,
Rock, paper, scissors. That's how it works.
Well, I already got you
No,
twice.
no, because you don't understand how
You got
to play
scissors
this.
twice.
Ready?
Okay. No, we already did it.
No, we didn't.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Stop this. No.
Come on.
On go.
That's not how you play rock, paper, scissors.
On
but
scissors?
fine. It's on
Okay,
scissors.
okay, fine.
Rock, paper, scissors. That's how you play.
Okay, I would have won. I've won so many times already.
No, okay. So I'm 1.
Okay.
So you know.
Oh, okay. Rock.
Rock, paper, scissors. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors.
I win. It's Ada.
Fine. But Claire's better.
No. I mean, honestly, I'd put them both higher if they didn't face each other.
I mean, same.
But
Like for me, Ada would be in my top 4.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Claire would be 3 then,
My
if not 2.
my top 4 would be Jackie, easy because he was the first one I fought.
Mm-hmm.
Ada, Claire, and Wesker would be my top 4.
Oh wow! I heard Ada go before Claire.
And then 5 would be either Jill or Chris, probably Chris. But yeah,
Heisenberg.
I'm sorry, Leon. I'm sorry.
I mean, Leon is cool.
I like you, but there's cooler characters. But anyway.
Heisenberg versus Chris.
Chrissy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Man's a unit.
Yep.
Then Jill versus
No, that's
Wesker.
not fair.
This isn't fair.
Wesker.
Yeah, you gotta pick Wesker.
You gotta pick Wesker.
'Cause
I'd so
Wesker-
be Jill.
Wesker has
But
to go
Wesker
forward.
is so cool.
He is. Jill deserves to be higher.
Jill deserves top 5. Ada versus Jack. Like Jackie was the first Resident Evil villain that I experienced and that terrified me. And he's so cool. You have a chainsaw fight with him. He laughs. And he's like, "Where you going, boy?" As he chases you through the house. I love Jackie.
My bias is
So
towards
Jackie.
Ada, but objectively speaking, I have to say Jack.
He's so
Because
cool.
Jack, he does have a really, really good character.
Yup.
Then we have Chris versus Leon.
Chris.
Sorry, Leon.
Easy.
And now Albert Wesker versus Salazar.
Wesker.
Yep. Salazar made it far, though.
He did.
Alex versus Jack.
Jackie.
Yep. Jack's going to make it to the top.
Yep.
Chris versus Wesker.
Chris versus Wesker. Wesker.
Yeah.
I love Chrissy, but Wesker's so dope.
And final rounds, Jack versus Wesker. Who's the
Jackie.
ultimate villain?
Jackie.
Actually, I feel like I agree.
Wesker is cooler, but Jackie is scarier and hits you harder.
Yep.
Like, if you tell me Albert is coming to kill me, I'll be like, oh, okay, that's cool. But you tell me Jackie's coming to kill me, I'll be like, oh my god, where is he gonna smash through the wall from?
I'm actually surprised because I'm looking here. The top one is Leon.
That's
According
surprising.
To global votes, it's Leon.
I mean, he's one of the most popular, but
I would
there's
agree
cooler
with you.
characters.
Jack is probably one of the
like
coolest
Jackie's
villains.
so cool.
Like he's not like a huge overbearing.
Yeah, like he's not a
irritation.
huge threat. He's not this like disfigured threat. He's not
just
this crazy threat.
terrifying.
He's just a crazy dude destroying his home, trying to kill you with a shovel.
Yep.
And then you have a chainsaw fight with him. He's amazing. But yeah, so thank you for watching. That was who we thought the best Resident Evil character was out of, the characters the quiz provided. This video was originally a discussion based on our podcast called Fans Discussing Fandoms
On Spotify.
on Spotify. We do discussions like this based around different topics, questions based on different fandoms. We also recap the weekly news of trailers and news in pop culture. So if you're interested, check out the podcast. Leave a comment on who you thought, who you think is the best Resident Evil character. Check out the quiz on the website if you're interested. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye.